Hi everyone, this is Clinton here on a brand new segment called PocketView Answers, where I gather probably 10 of the questions you guys have reached out to me privately and give my take on it here, and I'll split it into 2 parts, 5 questions each episode. So this won't be another long form video where Instead, it's going to be pretty fast paced, I hope. Okay, first question is W Residences a good buy? I was there at the preview and it was super crowded. You can buy lah. You buy, salute you lah. You buy if you're ready to part with your money lah. It's my opinion. If it's money that you're willing to lose, then just buy. If you're someone who has already reached a level where you just want to enjoy life and YOLO, then just do it. Like me, I always wanted to stay in Sentosa. That's my dream. But I will never mix emotions with investment. Just rent then buy something else that makes good money to cover the rent, right? Like that one stone kill two birds except of course you lose that home ownership feel Makes sense? Now, why I won't buy? Well, I just cannot see locals wanting to pay a premium for it in the future given the inconvenience and it being impractical to do so. It used to be bought by foreigners, but even they are becoming smarter by stepping up Orchard Road freehold Lux properties now with ABSD alone hitting 60%. Exit is your biggest problem. Second question, should I buy Jervois Treasures? The per square foot seems attractive for its location. Now that Jervois Treasure is fully sold out, I think I can answer this publicly. I won't advise you to, unless you really must. Why? Because it's a very boutique development located in an upmarket area that values land size more than anything else. It's like the atas people usually cannot accept boutique developments. They want big grounds like Gramercy Park or Atmore Park and big size units. And if you try to make even the sizes too small, like from a mass market point of view, 600 plus square feet for a 2-bedroom, 1000 square feet for a 3-bedroom, and you put them into locations like Bukit Timah, Orchard, East Coast, you will not fare well. If you don't believe me, you check out properties along Grange Road and see how the small developments fare against the larger ones. Even the larger old properties tend to perform even better than the new ones. So no, it is very easy to buy into Jervois Treasure on paper, but selling might be a totally different ballgame which you might come to regret. For those who already bought, I hope I'm wrong. Question number 3. Hi Clinton, I'm thinking of selling my property to buy 2. Probably one new launch for own use around $1.5 million and another new launch around $1.2 million. Is there any recommendations you might have? Okay, my recommendations are, firstly, why must buy 2 properties? If you buy 2 properties, then good. But why buy 2 with a much lower budget where your options are so limited to just accommodate the idea of buying 2 properties? I don't think the mindset should be owning as much property as we can. It should be about owning good properties. Quality over quantity. $1.2 million, there's really nothing much or no good stuff out there, especially new launch. You're probably going to buy a 1-bedroom. Then the $1.5 million is going to limit yourself to only a few options and only a 2-bedroom. I would rather you guys buy one solid one right now. Combined income, combined purchase, buy a Lentor Mansion or Hillock Green 4-bedroom, $2.6 million plus with the combined budget. I see plenty of upside with these 2, given it is one of the cheapest new launch in Singapore, but yet just beside an MRT and mall. Usually you will associate cheapest with being some ulu location, but not this case partly because developers there are not going aggressive on their price as they are constantly looking over their shoulders due to the current oversupply. Hence, to me, that's an opportunity for buyers on the longer run. Fourth question, hi Clinton, I'm thinking of selling my house. Do you charge flat fees for it? My answer is no. If you're someone looking to lower your cost at the expense of value, then there's a long queue of people being able to give you just that. If you know what you can bring to the table, then you will know what your value is worth. My sellers are usually with me for the long haul, and it's almost only certain that the buying will be done through me as they trust my pessimism and pragmatism on the property front. So it's really more about losing 2% to foolproof their next move that might avoid a loss or stagnation. Like Jervois Treasure, I will almost certainly say no. But of course, most agents out there might upsell you the idea with their own perspective, so I might just help you dodge a bullet. It's not that the agents are mean or bad to push consumers such a product, I believe is that they really don't know that it's that bad. Anyway, I have nothing against flat fee agents. In fact, I really think flat fees are a thing that would stay to help clean up the industry. It will separate the good agents from the passive ones. It also forces people to up their level to bring more value to the table. Because if you can't bring value, then you are only worth that flat fee, right? As an agent, when you do that, charge flat fees, you cannot exactly say you are doing a service to seller out there because you think agents shouldn't earn that much. Anywho, I think it's just a different type of market and that it should continue to elevate the industry. Okay, last question. Question number 5. Why is the property market still so hot even with high interest rates? In my opinion, HDB upgraders. The whole market has been kept so strong is because of high HDB prices. Close to 80% of the locals live in a HDB, come to think of it, right? And if you arm almost 80% of the locals with high asset prices, is it then down to their choice whether they wish to cash this out or just continue to see paper gains without realizing it? Every single week, you see so many new record prices on the prime location, HDBs. Very scary there. Now, if the base on the market, which is HDB, is still so strong, then how do you expect the OCR markets to drop when it is usually the segment that most HDB upgraders upgrade to? And if the OCR is so strong, do you think the RCR will come down to narrow the gap? No. There will always be a certain price differences. Then what happens if RCR doesn't come down? Then the CCR also will hang high up top, you see? So in my opinion, the whole market is supported by high HDB prices. And the question might be then, when do you think HDB prices should drop? Actually, I really think it should have fallen a year back with all the data points, but it's still defying all odds, so I can't give up second guessing. But I only know one thing. One fine day, when the HDB prices starts to fall, you will see the domino effect of OCR dropping first, followed by RCR, and the CCL to maintain that constant gap. It is all intertwined. Will the bubble burst eventually? Who really knows? That's why it's called a bubble. And that is also the reason why I don't dabble into fortune telling. I just get my clients to focus on what matters ahead, and that's what you buy. You buy something really good even before a bear market, you will likely still make money in time to come. On a side note, if you know what is supporting the market, then is it very wise to invest ideally into a property that you can sell to this future group of HDB upgraders? That's why Lentor 3 and 4 bedrooms are good choices. Okay, with that, we are done with our first episode on PocketView answers. I hope you guys like this slightly more lighthearted episode, and if you guys have more questions, please feel free to drop your comments or send me a message or something like that. I would love to address all of them to my best knowledge and possibly share with them on our next episode on PocketView answers. All my comments and answers in this episode are based on my opinion of what I feel it is. For owners, buyers or agents, please don't get so triggered and offended. It's okay to have differing views. And I'll see you guys in part 2.